I started following an Alan Watts page on my Instagram. That motherfucker. I love Alan Watts.
Tell us about Alan Watts.
He was just a philosopher, Zen philosopher, but a funny one. Like, he just had a lot of humor, you know, and he was always just pointing out, like, the absurdity of...
Absurdities. I've heard some stuff from him from time to time, but I've never really gotten too deep into it.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I've gotten deep. I read, like, one book. But now I'm following this Instagram page that just posts a lot of his quotes and shit. And,
let's hear something.
I don't have anything queued up. Hold up.
Well, so when did he die?
Oh, see, I don't even know.
Was he like in the 70s? He was like, that was his peak. It was during the 70s maybe. Or was he like even further back?
All right, let's do this. Let's talk about Alan Watts. Alan Watts. He died in 73.
Okay, 73 is
so
when he died.
before we were born.
Yeah.
But he gets a lot of play, you know, like the community radio stations, NPR and so forth this is, I think, how I was introduced to him, actually. The NPR, I was living in Florida, the NPR station was like doing a whole Alan Watts thing to try to raise money, you know, and playing a lot of his talks and stuff. And I was like, damn, this guy's good. Like, he's got a nice perspective on it all. I remember him talking about, like, the prickly goos and the gooey prickles. I don't know.
What was he referring to?
Just life and the way it hits you and your experiences, you know?
Just philosophical kind of stuff.
Yeah, just philosophical. So I'll try to find you a good quote. Let's see. Okay, well, this is just the first one that came up. We seldom realize that our most private thoughts and emotions are not actually our own, for we think in terms of languages and images which we did not invent, but which were given to us by our society.
Yeah. See, I hear that I've probably heard that one, but I hear ones like that from him all the time. And but I don't know his story. I don't really know a ton about Alan Watts.
Trying to define yourself is like trying to bite your own teeth.
Yeah. I've always thought that, actually, about trying to find yourself. Like, the only thing you're going to find when you try to find yourself is that you can't find yourself. And so some people just do it their whole lives and they just spin around in circles like a dog.
But he said define,
chasing its
not
tail.
Find. And I suppose those two things aren't exactly different.
They're probably not different.
Define,
no.
Find. Yeah.
Because when you find, it's just an expression.
Exactly.
When to say, I need to find myself. Like, you know where you're at. You're right here.
Yeah.
So exactly. You're just kind of saying, yeah, I need to define. I don't know what the fuck I am. I don't know who I am. I need to figure it out. But you don't really figure it out by trying to figure it out.
Exactly.
You figure it out by, like, fucking up in life. Or doing the right thing.
Living.
But you get information from living.
Yeah.
If you fuck it up or you do the right thing, whatever, you get information and that guides you going forward.
Yeah, and I think really the whole basis of Zen, which I really like Zen philosophy.
Yeah, absolutely, yes.
And I think he was kind of my doorway into that. But just, you know, all this, everything is made up. Everything is labels, everything is stories, everything is just shit we made up. It's not the thing itself.
Yeah, we've inherited this civilization, which is really, it's made up. It's not the wild. It's not our animal world.
It's not even what's
but
real.
It's what we're used to. It's what we're trained to be used to. And so but that's cool. That's cool. But you know what I was really wondering?
What?
What are we listening to?
Oh, all right. Let's talk about that. We're listening to Francesco Echo. So he's in the Bay, I believe. There's a show coming up.
Francesco Echo.
That's
cool.
I accidentally scrolled, so I went to a different track, but we were listening to this one, which I quite like. It's called Shadows.
I thought it was really nice to listen to while we talked about Alan Watts.
Yeah.
But Yeah, I'm curious.
Yeah, so this is Francesco Echo. He is playing a show coming up with our friends Antler Family.
Okay.
So this is a little festival.
Antler Family.
They asked us to play this show. So I thought, well, we were not playing the show, but we could throw the show some love.
Absolutely.
So
that sounds really cool.
Yeah.
So it's a little festival?
Yeah, it's a wee festival. It's called How to Destroy the Universe Fest.
How to Destroy the Universe Fest.
Volume 8. So apparently
cool.
there have been 7.
So where is this happening?
This is happening at Spire, the church, which is in Oakland. And I think this is kind of a new venue. I think this one cropped up kind of recent.
I've never seen that. I've never been there.
Me neither. And it looks pretty cool. It's in an old church down on, it's like off of San Pablo, pretty close to West Grand, like right close to the freeway right there.
Okay.
But it looks cool. It's an old church. It's a cute little building.
It's been converted into a venue.
Yeah, which you know.
Is awesome. It's a great thing to do with an old
dream.
church.
I mean, you gotta see this church.
Yes, I would love to take a church.
Cute as fuck.
That's amazing.
Right?
And that's, something like that. That's the future.
That's the future. I
future.
agree. This is the future. This is the future Calo Theater.
Yeah, get a theater or just a theater.
A church or a
but
theater.
A church is a theater.
Yeah.
That's the beauty
Same,
of a
same.
church. It's already a theater.
Yeah.
And there's a sound of a church has been well thought out. Even if it's just a square, there's a lot of stuff you can do with that.
Yeah. They were thinking about acoustics. Every church thinks about acoustics.
Absolutely.
That's what's cool about a church.
I know.
So yeah, so it's coming up October 20th. That's a Friday.
October 20th.
Yep, it's a bunch. There's 5 bands and 1 DJ. So I tried, this is super underground.
Is it something that's happening like on a Saturday all day? Or
No,
is
it's
it
a
just
Friday.
an evening? Oh, it's a Friday, sorry.
It starts at 6.
And it just goes on all night.
Yeah.
And there are 5 bands.
Correct. I think the DJ's beginning the night, So when people get there at 6, there's going to be a DJ playing.
All right,
DJ
so, yeah, who's the DJ?
Junkdrawer. DJ Junkdrawer.
Junkdrawer. I've heard that. What are the 5 bands?
So we got the Machine Philharmonic, who I could not find online.
Okay.
I don't know what they're going to sound like. Then this guy, Francesco Echo.
Francesco Echo, who we're listening to right now, right?
Yes. And then Antler Family, our friends.
Antler Family. We played with them a few years back, before COVID.
Yeah, these guys haven't played a show since COVID. They haven't played since 2020.
Antler Family?
Correct, yeah.
Okay.
And they just put out, I guess they were working on a record before COVID, and then COVID happened. We all know what the fuck happened during that. And then they finally released it this year. So they're playing, this is their first show back. I guess they're getting back in.
Nice.
Into
Welcome
it.
back to not that we've really come back into playing shows much, but
No.
at all.
Not at all.
But we'll welcome you back anyway.
Welcome back, Antler Family, to the show
to
playing
the live
world.
show playing world.
Yes.
And anyway, sounds like a great. Who else is playing?
So we got Mutt is the other band. I do have them. They have a band camp, so
Mutt.
we can listen to some of them. And Exuvia,
Exuvia.
which is another. I think these are all local bands.
Okay,
so this
cool.
is a local Bay Area band affair. It's $10 at Spire, the church.
On October 20th, right?
Yeah.
Friday, October 20th.
Yep.
All right, that's cool. Well, let's listen to. This is really good. I like
This
it.
is nice. I'm digging this. I'm feeling this. But we can listen. It's going to be an eclectic bill because Antler Family's a little more high energy. We can listen to, let's see. I'm going to start this track. she's reminding me of Patti Smith a little bit.
Yeah. No, I see that.
It's got that like raw punk early days
Yeah.
going on.
It's got that rock and roll thing going on.
Yeah.
Really. It's like, it's pretty cool stuff. I like it.
Yeah, so this is Antler Family. And this is off their album that they released this year, self-titled
the new
album.
one. The new one that's kind of ushering them back into the live performance world.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
Yeah, so this is self-titled Antler Family. You can find it antlerfamily.bandcamp. I'm going to put all the links because there's a lot of links. I'm going to put it all in the show notes.
Cool.
As I do. And then let's have some of this other band. Mutt.
Mutt.
These guys.
How do you spell it?
M-U-T-T.
Mutt.
It sounds like Nirvana right now.
It does, doesn't it?
Right off the bat, yeah.
Power chords. I like it. They're playing around with the guitar and the bass. The bass is nice, just rolling there.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
It's grooving. So they've put out a few albums, this band. This is their recent band, A Real Cool Head. These guys are out of Oakland. But they've put out like 4 records.
That's the name of the album?
The album, A Real Cool
Head. That's cool.
Yeah. So I wish I could say what the other bands sound like, but
They're not coming up.
they're not. Yeah, they don't have a.
So they got to come up because we're just internet whores. If we don't have the information on the internet, forget it.
And this is the thing, y'all. Like, you gotta post videos on your Instagram, especially if you don't have a Bandcamp. You gotta post clips, even clips. Give us a taste, of what you're about. That's my advice for the day.
They might be new bands. It's possible that they're new bands and they just haven't gotten around to setting that stuff up.
Totally. It is entirely likely.
Which makes it possibly, the surprise of it, they could be really cool, especially if it's like debut stuff,
Very
People put a lot
true.
of work into that.
That's very true.
But
The debuts are often like the real deal,
yeah, or at least it's the attempt at the real deal.
So the Spire is on Instagram. Spire the Church is their
Nice.
Instagram. Their website's Spire the Church.
Spire the Church.
Yeah.
Cool.